Now let's move on to talk about the evening rituals of 5 highly successful individuals. Number 1. Bill Gates, CEO, Microsoft. Bill Gates was dubbed the richest man in the world according to Forbes' billionaires list. He reads for an hour almost every night before going to bed, no matter how late he gets home. One of the topics that have consistently sustained his reading habit is business-related issues, which Bill Gates uses to assess changes in the market. No surprise right there. He also reads about politics and healthcare. Joel Gascon, CEO, Buffer. Walking for 20 minutes every evening. During his walk, Joel Gascon assesses his workday, analyzes his greatest challenges, and then he will slowly stop thinking about work when the shadow of tiredness takes over his body. Arianna Huffington, founder, Huffington Post. At nights, Arianna Huffington disconnects from the world of technology by turning off all her electronic devices. Then she dissolves the stress from her workday by taking a hot bath. Arianna Huffington pulls the shutters on her day, wearing her pajamas while she reads a physical book. Kenneth Chenault, CEO, American Express. Kenneth Chenault gets a head start to his day by setting goals for 3 things he wants to achieve every night before he goes to bed. Oprah Winfrey, businesswoman and media mogul. Oprah Winfrey ends her days just how she starts them. She meditates twice per day, once in the mornings and once in the evenings. Next, we'll talk about the business rituals of 3 highly successful individuals. Number 1, Amancio Ortega. He made it to the Forbes billionaire list as the 2nd wealthiest person in the world. Amancio Ortega has 5 business rituals which have guided him to success. 1. Speed is very important. Amancio Ortega took the retail industry by storm in 1975 when he founded his company named Zara. He used the tactic of ensuring that 2 times per week his store was restocked with the latest fashion. Another one of his strategies was getting new styles of clothing before his competitors and the timely processing of customers' orders within 48 hours. Amancio Ortega's plan worked because he was able to satisfy his market better than his competitors and have earned his organization the name of fast fashion. 2. Obsess with your customer's need. One of Amancio Ortega's mottos is that the clients are the driving force behind a business and should always be the central focus when designing your business. Customers' needs must also be your focal point when you are deciding on the operational systems that you will implement at your business, style of clothing that you will be selling, and any other activity that requires you interacting with your customers. Being customer-focused meant that Amancio Ortega conducts consistent market research. His detailed analysis included him observing fashion blogs and directly garnering information from customers to keep a brief of the current trends in clothing. 3. Being in control of your distribution channels. Amancio Ortega capitalizes on the cost-effectiveness of China clothing, but he also imports most of his products from other regions such as Morocco, Spain, and Portugal. Designing and sewing his products is one medium of how Amancio Ortega swiftly meets the needs of his market by supplying them with the latest trends in fashion. He also utilizes a local network of sewing shops by having his designs cut and treated in mills. Then they are sewn by local sewing shops. 4. Being committed to your roots. His ears buzzing from the ideas his employees share with him as he sits and works alongside them is the only office that Amancio Ortega has ever had. Amancio Ortega is from humble beginnings. He's the son of a housemaid and railway worker, but his desire for a better life led him to stop attending school at the age of 14 to start earning. Knowing what it's like to have nothing, Amancio Ortega never got himself an office, but instead, he takes a hands-on approach by working with his employees. Age has not slowed him down because even at the age of 80, Amancio Ortega still goes to his office on most days. 5. Continuous innovations. Complacency has no place among those who want to progress and for those who want to remain successful. To become complacent is the biggest mistake you can make. You must have either a grow or die attitude. And if you really want to be innovative, then you cannot focus on the results. Number 2, Carlos Slim Helú. Carlos Slim Helú has the tag of the 4th richest man in the world according to the Forbes billionaire list. He has 10 business rituals. 1. Making money in a downturn. Recessions cannot hinder Carlos Slim Helú from acquiring new businesses. His strategy is to take advantage of the companies that have been affected by the economic crisis, which has no significant financial problems. Some of the best companies are sold for half their values during a recession. Carlos Slim Helú was able to purchase the largest cement company in the world, Cemex, during the recession. Cemex currently has a net worth of approximately $6 billion. 2. Simplicity in organizational structures is best. Having a simple organizational structure with minimal hierarchical levels will allow executives to lower line employees to be able to interact more frequently, sustain flexibility, and assist in quick decision-making capability. 3. Remain focused on innovation, growth, training, and quality. It is vital that you focus on innovation, growth, quality of products, training for employees, and continually improving production processes. Analyze your organization based on global benchmarks. Seek the most cost-effective means when possible to reduce expenses and increase productivity as well as your competitiveness. 4. You must live without fear and guilt. Carlos Slim Helú believes fear is the worst weakness that men can have. Fear first weakens you, then it impedes your action, and eventually leads to depression. He believes that guilt is a terrible burden in people's lives, which influences the way one thinks and acts. Guilt and fear create difficulty for your present day, and it's a hindrance for your future. To overcome both fear and guilt, one must have good sense. Accept ourselves as we are, which means with whatever virtue, disappointments, and realities. 5. Making wise investments in areas that customers find it difficult to avoid you. Carlos Slim Helú has made investments in a variety of industries. He has invested in the health sector, clothing industry, real estate, bakeries, telecommunication, academic institutions, and museums, just to name a few. Carlos Slim Helú's many investments have given him the opportunity to serve his customers daily through various mediums, making it impossible for them to conduct business and not contributing to one of his establishments. 6. A good education will assist you to manage a big business better. Carlos Slim Helú believes that good decision-making facilitates business success. You'll be able to make better business decisions if you are armed with the information to do so. This comes from increasing your knowledge through education. 7. Try to be humble no matter your status. Carlos Slim Helú is aware that riches also come with a lot of responsibility. However, this has not prevented him from spending time with his family. He assigned 2 days out of each week for quality time with his family. 1 day for dinner with his sons and another day for dinner with his 23 grandchildren. Carlos Slim Helú, with all his billions, still drives himself to work, which is approximately an hour away from his home. He also lived in the same home in the same neighborhood for over 40 years. 8. Prepare yourself for big opportunities. Carlos Slim Helú believes one of the characteristics of becoming a successful entrepreneur is having the skill to identify great business opportunities and capitalize on your chances. 9. Committing to the game. Entrepreneurship and investing is like a game. If you want to succeed, then it requires you to become committed to your entrepreneurial process and make decisions as if you are playing to win your entrepreneur and investing game to achieve success. 10. Comprehending your business to the core. Allegedly, Carlos Slim Helú controls approximately 200 companies in different regions around the globe. He was able to accomplish this by ensuring that he comprehends his business to the core. David Koch, the 10th billionaire on the Forbes billionaires list. David Koch shared his 5 tips for you to start learning from those who are rich. 1. Creating wealth through earnings and not saving. Successful individuals like David Koch have continuous thoughts on how to earn big money and how to expand their potential profits. If you are not significantly increasing the sum of money that you have, then there is a good chance that your savings will not make you a wealthy person. 2. Never be afraid to believe in your ability, and you should take smart risks. Many individuals refuse from taking risks because the possibility exists that they might fail. However, those who are successful know that you have to take risks, both financially and in your personal life, if you want to earn significant rewards. Successful individuals also accept that failure is the price you pay for your ultimate learning experiences, and you must develop the confidence to continue after you have failed. 3. Do not become emotionally attached to money. Prosperous individuals take a rational approach when they are building their wealth. They do not allow any negative emotions like anxiety, greed, or regret to daunt their financial decisions, which have led to better chances for them to become successful. 4. Capitalize on all your opportunities. Successful individuals understand that every opportunity presents the possibility for them to achieve more, even if it's a partnership, project, or they are just negotiating to venture into a new business. They understand as well as appreciate the significance of networking. Successful individuals are always seeking new business ventures while capitalizing on their current assets to generate more income from different areas. Their positive attitude in every opportunity contributes to achievements in their business ventures and also to their wealth. 5. Understanding that your time does not equal money. Dispel the belief that the time you spent working hard will be equivalent to your level of success. Undoubtedly, successful individuals do work hard, but they have to work even smarter. It's not necessarily how hard you work, but how smart you are working. Smart working means you strategize your time wisely. How you utilize your assets for them assist you to increase your earnings. You should aspire to become an expert in your field, no matter what field of business you're working. If your greatest desire is to disengage yourself from the grip of poverty, then you should adopt the rituals of the wealthy. Be fearless and have absolute confidence in your abilities. Believe that you deserve to have all the best that life has to offer.